What's up, everybody? Today we're going to do a real quick video on this radio right here. This is the TID radio or TID radio TDH8. This is the updated version that TID radio sent me after the harmonic problems of the first version. I'm not going to revisit everything about this radio because everything that I did test in my first video, I was happy with everything except for the harmonic problems that this radio demonstrated. So we're going to take a quick look over at the bench and see if the harmonics have been fixed in this radio. I will put a link to the first video in the description below, and over there you'll see that one of the few radios that I've tested, the battery actually performs to spec. So I was happy with the battery. The Synad was good. And like I say, now let's go take a look and see if these harmonics have been fixed. All right, let's take a quick look here. We're going to do our harmonic test. I've got a 40 dB attenuator in line with a 10 dB attenuator, and obviously that gives us a total of 50 dB of attenuation. I actually tested this earlier just to double check to make sure that this is 50 dB, and it's pretty much right on the nose, so that's good. So we will put this here into the radio. Let's turn it on.
Welcome.
And then we will hook up to our signal spectrum analyzer here. Okay, so we are on 146.50, and we are currently on low power. So let's take a look and see where we are on the spectrum analyzer for harmonics. All right, hey, that's looking pretty good. Looks like our fundamental frequency, we're getting about 3 watts out of the radio on low power. And look at that, the second and third harmonics are now negative 75 dBc, negative 65 dBc for the third harmonic, and then 96 to 100 dBc for the fourth and fifth. So way down from our original findings on the first radio. As you can see, the 25 microwatt line is up there. So not only are the harmonics below the 40 dB requirement, they're also below the 25 microwatt line. I guess I should say that the harmonics are greater than 40 dB down from the carrier, from the fundamental frequency, and also on that secondary requirement below the 25 microwatt line. So that's very exciting. Let's try medium power. On medium power, we're getting about 5.3 watts out, and those second and third harmonics are still looking great, somewhere between minus 75 to 80 dB on the second harmonic and minus 69 dB change on the third harmonic, and then once again the fourth and fifth are almost 100 dB down from the carrier or the fundamental frequency. So on medium power, we have another excellent pass here. Let's look at high power. All right, we're getting about 9.8 watts out, right at about the 10 watt rating, and once again that second and third harmonic 80 dBc down from the fundamental frequency. So TID radio really did a phenomenal job of cleaning this radio up. Very, very happy to see, because there was a lot of positives in this radio that I liked. As I stated earlier, the battery actually meets the rating that they put on it. There's, the Synad passed. I like the way this radio feels in my hand. I never had some of the issues that other people did as far as the radio. There were some people concerned that they might have been getting RF burns or something off of the contacts. I never had that on mine. And I have not experienced it on this one. either.
All right. So basically, to summarize, I think this is one of my favorite handheld radios that is in the sub $100 range. Actually, you can get them for significantly less than that, I think, on Amazon. I'll put some links below in the description. One more thing that I wanted to touch on real quick, and I will put up a graphic to make this a little bit easier to see. But it's looking to me like in the serial number of these radios, they have a date code. The original radio that I had that had the harmonic problems starts off with 2305, and then the remainder of the serial number. And the fixed radio starts off with 2310. So I'm assuming that this would be an indication that this radio was probably manufactured in May of this year, and this one was manufactured in October and is now fixed. I don't have a date right off the top of my head here as to when these radios became clean, so that you could look for that in your serial number, but I'll see if I can find some information, and if I do, I'll put it in the description. If anybody else has that information, feel free to comment below and include that. So that all being said, thank you so much for being here and watching the video. Appreciate every single one of you. Please like and subscribe if you feel that would be a cool thing to do, and we'll see you in the next one.